Hello, hello. Coach Carmen here from the Happy Balanced Life. And today I want to talk to you about self-care. I'm going to share with you over a dozen tips in an effort for you to take care of yourself. The reason is because self-care is not selfish. It's actually necessary. And it's really important that we prioritize ourselves. However, as humans, it's not our nature, especially as women. We tend to take care of everyone else but ourselves. So let me give you some tips so you can pause and rest, or at least give yourself a reset. Let's get started here. Number one, if you're tired, make an effort to either go to bed early or take a nap. There's this guilt that comes along with sleep, especially as women, and it's really important that we sleep well and that we rest up, not only for ourselves, but for our loved ones. Number two, this is one of my favorites, spend time in nature. So we don't do this enough. People tend to go from either school or work to their homes and back, especially in cold areas. You tend to be inside a lot. Go walking outside, take a nature walk, walk barefoot on the grass. This is really good for you to get grounded. Practice something outside that makes you happy. By the way, if you're outside 20 minutes a day in the sun, that gives you a good amount of vitamin D. Number three, spend 10 to 15 minutes a day if you're able to stretching. I know I don't do a very good job at this, but it's really good for you. Think of this as, some folks do yoga. I just like to stretch to get ready for my workout or when I come back from a workout. Number four, and I do this often, take a hot Epsom salt bath. So Epsom salt helps your body in recovery if you're working out. It just helps you to sort of recover quicker from a rough workout, and it really helps me with my recovery, so I do it often. It's very relaxing, and today they have Epsom salt that has flavors and scents, and like lavender if you want to sleep, or citrus if you want to get re-energized. So consider a nice hot Epsom salt bath. Another one is there's plenty of apps out there to help you with guided meditation, or if you need some time by yourself in quiet but don't know where to get started with meditation, there are some apps out there that will help you with that as well. Another one is practice some positive affirmations. So often our brains believe whatever we hear, whatever we think. So help yourself by giving you some affirmations that are going to help you feel good about yourself before you walk out of the house. Some people like to stand in the mirror in the morning and tell themselves some positive things. You are beautiful, you are smart, you are kind, you are strong. Whatever it is that you're struggling with, the more that the brain hears it, the better off you will be. Another thing is to read a book. I like to read a lot, but sit in your favorite chair, sit down for a few minutes and take a break and read. Enjoy a cup of herbal tea or something like that that's going to help you sort of relax and get in the mode. I also think for me, not everybody enjoys this one, but cooking or baking, for me, are self-care. Because I like to eat, I like to cook for others. I just love making new recipes and inventing. So I really feel like this is a good one. Let's see. I say a big one right now is take a social media break. This one's huge because I think, unfortunately, too many people are stuck on what they see on TV, and they're not really living their best life. They're worried about what everybody else is doing, and they're playing the comparison game. And this can be really scary. As a matter of fact, I know people who have had to remove themselves from social media because they struggle with this. Another one is to indulge in a walk around your neighborhood, go to see some sights and sounds that you normally don't. Often wherever we live, we don't really explore enough. And sometimes, for example, I live north of Boston, and I know a lot of people travel to Boston as a vacation or as tourists, as a vacation site and as tourists, and I have it right in my backyard. And I think a lot of people don't do that. So to continue our conversation, do some creative work, meaning like woodworking or jewelry making or pottery, scrapping pictures. All those things will help you get into a different mode and forget about things that you're concerned about. And it helps you get your creative juices flowing. I would say keep a gratitude journal. There's nothing better than taking a pause every day and writing down everything that you're grateful for. We sort of tend to rush through life and we don't pause often enough to say, wow, these great things happened to me today and I'm grateful for them. And the more you write, the more you realize everything that you are blessed with. I think this is a great one. Some folks do it, but I think adult coloring books or coloring as an adult is a really good one. It kind of brings you back to your childhood, but it also helps you stay creative and do like a childlike activity that's fun and relaxing for a lot of folks. And if you don't really care too much for coloring, try to listen to some relaxing music that can actually put you into the zone. Or my sister-in-law loves to listen to nature sounds because it really helps her relax, and I know others that do that as well. What about a simple thing like taking a nap? I talked about sleep earlier, but taking a nap, give yourself the pleasure of stopping and pausing and resting. That's really important. Give yourself a face massage. So believe it or not, I learned this because I have sinus issues sometimes in the year, and doing that really helps me sort of drain my head, but it also makes me feel really good. Some people like head massages too. They like when you play with their hair and you massage their scalp. And by the way, for me, sit on your porch or your deck or in your yard without your phone. Just sit. Like smell the grass or the flowers, watch the birds or listen to the birds, watch the animals. You just sit with nature for a while and be with your thoughts. And then I would say for me, a really important one is to pray. I do this daily or read my Bible. As a Christian, caring for my spiritual walk is really, really important to me. So if you already practice self-care, fantastic. Please share with us in the comments what it is that you like to do. And remember that you are better for it. The more you take care of yourself, the better you are to take care of others. And I do this daily, and I do it differently. Some days it's a bubble bath. Some days it's a moment to read. Another day it's sitting on my porch. Another day it could be hanging out with a friend, whatever makes my life better in the moment, because every day is different. So finally, I would say if you're a parent, remember that self-care is really important. Your children are watching. If you're always stressed, always running, always negative, always hurry, let's go, let's do this, that's how they grow up. But if your children are watching you and they see that you take me time, they're going to learn the importance of taking care of themselves as well. So remember, your body and your mind are going to thank you for it if you just take a moment to pause and take care of yourself. Remember, you are worth it, and it's all about having a happy, balanced life. Take care, and thanks for listening.